today's video is going to be on my August favorites, and I know I'm a little late, but I really wanted to share what I've been enjoying this month. So if you're interested in what I've really been liking this month, just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with makeup as always, and the first thing is this lipstick by Maybelline. It's called Nude Embrace. It's the lipstick that I'm wearing today, and I've been obsessed with this. I've always been a really big fan of the Color Sensational line by Maybelline because their lipsticks are not only really pigmented, but they don't dry out your lips. You guys know my lips are really dry. I feel like I say this in every single video, but it's the truth. When something works for me, it's bound to work for you, because if they work and they don't look horrendous on my really dry lips, they're gonna look really good on you. And I don't know, they're super pigmented and they last really long, and I don't have to wear lip liner. I'm not wearing lip liner today. It's like a one stop and go lipstick. I just throw it on. I have like every color in these, but I've really been enjoying Nude Embrace. Okay, up next is the Marc Jacobs blush in Kink and Kisses number 504. They did send me this to try out through Influencer, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, I was kind of turned off by this color because I kind of stray away from pink toned blushes. I'm not the biggest fan of pink toned blushes, but as you guys can see, like, it gives you the flush that you would naturally have if you like walk outside and it's really hot, or if you're like sweating or whatever. I looked back at the makeup that I've been wearing this month, and this is the only blush that I've been wearing, so that says a lot, obviously. I do like it. It definitely grew on me, and I really recommend it. I think that it makes you look kind of youthful in a way. Okay, up next is the Sony A7R Eye on Neutral Matte Eye Couture palette. It looks like this. I'm gonna link a video where I used this. It was in the back to school makeup look. This palette is really affordable, and honestly, if you're into neutrals, this is probably the only palette you need if you're like on a budget, or you're in school and you just can't afford like expensive eyeshadows or whatever. I have always been obsessed with this palette, and I time after time reach back into my collection and pull this out, and when I do, I literally wear it for like 2 months straight, and I forget to wear anything else because I just love it so much. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm not gonna lie, they're not the most pigmented eyeshadows out there. They're pigmented enough, and I don't know if I've said this before, but for day-to-day, I don't like my eyeshadows to be extremely pigmented. Like, I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I swear by Makeup Geek eyeshadows. But if I'm gonna use darker colors, like in my crease or in my outer V or whatever, for day-to-day, like if I wanna do a natural look, I do have to be careful because her products are so amazing and so pigmented that, you know, you have to be careful and when you're applying it. And when you want to do your makeup like super quickly for day to day, and you just want to throw something on, but you really want to define your crease, and you want to do a natural look, but that you can tell, you know, that there's like eyeshadow there, I think this is amazing. I got mine at Target. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but honestly, it was really affordable. And just because something is not extremely pigmented, it doesn't mean it's not good. Okay, my last beauty product, I don't have that many to show you this month, but yeah, I've been using these 4 things like crazy. This one I also used in my back to school makeup look. I lost this for a while and I was like devastated because, I kid you not, this is my favorite like inexpensive highlight of all time. It's not even supposed to be a highlight, it's technically a blush. It's the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, but I use it as a highlight. There are people that say that it doesn't show up that pigmented on them. I literally get my brush, where is it? I literally get my highlighting brush. I use one like this. This is the only highlighting brush that I use, and I swear by it. And I go ham, and then I apply it. I don't use this lightly at all. If you're one of the people that, you know, it just doesn't show up really glowy on you, try that. Like, try going ham with your highlighting brush and then apply it so that you can see that it's amazing. Definitely pick this up if you don't own it already. It's super cheap by e.l.f. I got mine at Target. Okay, up next is something that I've been a really big fan of for a really long time. They're called Chatbooks, and they actually reached out to me about a year ago or more than a year ago, and before I say anything, I do have an affiliate code with them, but that's not why I'm talking about them this month. I'm talking about them this month in particular because I actually purchased my own like Instagram series, and what that means is Every time I post, I think it's like 60 pictures on my Instagram, they create a new volume of a book for me. So I basically paid for them to send me all of the volumes that I've created so far. I think I have like 14 volumes already. The first book that they sent me was complimentary. It was for me to let my followers know what they're about, and they did give me an affiliate code, which I still have today, and I actually used it on my order and it still works. But I really do firmly believe that the internet is great. I love the internet, I love technology, but it's not guaranteed. You know, you may post beautiful pictures on Instagram or whatever social media, and what if one day you can't log into that Instagram, or something happens that, you know, you can't reach those pictures. All of your memories are basically thrown away unless you save them on your phone or on your iCloud or whatever the case may be. I've always been a really big fan of prints. Everything digital's awesome, but there's nothing like holding things in your hands and being able to look through something like if it were a book, you know? So I love these. When they first reached out to me, they didn't have the option to be able to upload and print out pictures from your camera roll and things like that, but now they do. So it doesn't just have to be an Instagram series or whatever. It just so happens that my affiliate code only works if you sign up for their Instagram series. It's basically like a subscription. So you can have them send you like 1 book a month or 5 books a month. It depends. Each book is $8. So it depends on your budget. I just really stand behind this company, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. You guys don't have to use my code or whatever. It's totally fine. But it's there if you guys want it. So Chapbooks has definitely been a favorite of mine for a really long time, but this month I got my first 2 volumes that I paid for, and I'm obsessed. So really recommend. I only have 2 fashion favorites to show you guys. The first one is this shirt, and it looks like this, and I really love the button detailing down the middle. I think it gives it such a feminine and elegant touch. And what I really love doing with this shirt is tucking it into either like boyfriend jeans that are really distressed, or honestly any bottom that I can tuck it in and make it look a little bit more casual. I'm not gonna stop using this even during the fall. I'm just gonna layer, obviously, but I think it's such a pretty simple but statement top, and I got it from Meg. Up next, I don't know if I've mentioned these in a favorites already. I don't think I have. I think I mentioned them in a haul, but these jeans from Urban Outfitters, they're just regular Levi's 501s. Obsessed. Like, honestly, these are the only jeans I want to wear. It's so hard to find good fitting vintage jeans, and I love Levi's. I've always been a really big fan of Levi's, and I just haven't stopped using these shorts, and they fit so well. Again, I got them at Urban Outfitters, but like I mentioned in a previous video, you definitely have to go and try these on for yourself because it's vintage and every pair is different. Okay, the next thing is actually a scale, and before you guys click out of this video, let me explain myself. I've had a trainer for about 3 months now, a personal trainer. It's the first time I've ever had a personal trainer. I've gone to the gym before, but never with a trainer. And the reason I got a trainer was because I just really wanted to work on my form, like for weight training. I wanted to work on proper form and how to really target certain muscles, and I've been seeing great results. So I've been eating a lot healthier, just working out a lot more regularly, like 5 to 6 times a week and things like that. So I was in need of a scale, and I came across this one, and it's called the Body Analyzer. Now what I like about the scale is that it not only tells you your weight, but it tells you your body fat, your muscle mass, and your water weight. And I think that those things are great to know when you're working out religiously and you have certain goals, because it keeps you motivated. Like, I'm not the type of person that weighs myself every day, but my body fat is something that I really like to work on, and that really motivates me. Like, when my body fat is going down and I notice that my body fat is going down, it just motivates me to keep going and keep, you know, doing what I'm doing. And I think that if you are having a hard time just sticking to a certain diet or a certain workout regimen or whatever it is, these type of scales are awesome for motivation. Now, you do have to be careful. I feel like recommending a scale to someone could be a bad thing in a way, because it kind of makes you want to weigh yourself like every single day, and that's not good either. You're good if you just weigh yourself like once a week or once every 2 weeks even. Like, you really don't have to weigh yourself every day. This is strictly just to see your progress, especially if you don't have a trainer and you want to see where you're at. I think this is an awesome scale, and originally it was like 170 something or 120 something dollars. I can't remember right now, but I got it for like 50 bucks, I want to say. I'm gonna link everything down below as always. And speaking of working out and things like that, I've really been using my MyFitnessPal, the app. I feel like this is like a commercial, and I promise you it's not. These brands have no idea who I am. I honestly purchased this with my own money. These are my own opinions, but I can see where this sounds like an ad, but it really isn't. So MyFitnessPal is an app, it's free, and I use it to keep track of my macros, just like my carbs, my protein, and my fats. So I feel like when I organize my diet and I know exactly what it is that I'm putting into my body, it's a lot easier for me to stay on the right track. You can scan a bunch of foods, like literally everything that you eat, you can scan it and it'll tell you how many calories, how much fat it has. So it's really good for keeping track of your diet. Okay, and the last like health related favorite, or favorite at all, is actually a YouTuber, and I'm sure many of you who like are into working out would know who she is. Heidi Sommers. Literally, I binge watched her videos like this entire month. I think I've seen almost every one of her videos. She's just such a sweet person. Like, she looks like so genuine. When you watch like the first video, you're gonna fall in love with her. She's just so inspiring. She basically vlogs, and in almost every vlog she includes her workouts. She's very knowledgeable of what she's doing, so definitely recommend Heidi Sommers if you haven't checked her videos out already. Again, I'm gonna link everything down below. So that's everything for my favorites this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.